G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, out and about again. Who needs some dodgy YouTube AI generated musical backing track when you got these sounds all around you? The birds are going nuts today, but they're nice and friendly around here. They won't dive bomb me. For a bit of luck, we might hear a kookaburra laughing at Arsenal's chances of winning the league in the next few minutes. Hasn't happened yet, but if it does, I'll let you know. Now, only one more sleep till Bournemouth, and there's some. What are we going to do in this transfer window then, eh? I mean, there's lots of names that I'm seeing up for. People want to buy and get in the squad. I suppose Gift Orban is the obvious one. Brennan Johnson. Now, look, I haven't seen these players play. I only really watch Tottenham. So if you're after like in-depth football world knowledge, this ain't the place for it, man. This ain't the place. The only thing that concerns me really is as the playing goes by, is the state of our squad regarding homegrown players. We don't have too many. We do have a lot of under 23-year-olds that you don't have to count for anything. I don't know why that is, but that's just the rules, isn't it? Some suits decided that's the case, so we've got to doff our cap to our FA and Premier League Lord and Masters, or UEFA, or whatever bozos decided these things. So on those grounds, if we are looking for a striker, I'd suppose Brennan Johnson is the choice. But is he any good? I don't know. Some people seem to like him, some people don't. There's a lot of debate, and it looks like we're really the rumours seem to be heading around us buying a striker, and perhaps another central defender. I'm chill about the whole thing. I'm wondering if it doesn't come off, that we give Richarlison a good go, and this Velith kid that we signed, when's he going to be ready? He's one for the future, but is he one for the future as in 3 years, or is he one for the future as in 6 months after Christmas? Ange, I think, has said that he won't be part of the first team for a while yet. I think he said till January, but I might be wrong on that one. So will that solve our forward? I wouldn't even say it's crisis. Crisis is an overblown word, isn't it? You see it every day. Well, I don't know about you, but weather reports in Sydney are hilarious now. We're probably like this all over the world. We don't just have weather, we have mild disasters all the time, like Arctic blast, rain bomb, when it's just, one day's a bit cold, one day's a bit wet. But, so I wouldn't say crisis is the right word. The thing that I'm sort of scratching my head about, what Tottenham Hotspur, the greatest football team the world has ever seen, is going to do about outgoings. It's very easy to say we should get rid of players, but it looks like a couple of players don't want to go. So, so what can you do? What can you do? And really, the main people I'm thinking of here is Hugo Lloris, who didn't go on pre-season training purely to look for options around the traps. He's still here. He's apparently, you don't know what to believe, but I'll go with it. Turned down a move to Lazio because he's not going to get any first team football there. Well, Buster, you ain't getting any first team football at Tottenham, are you? So, maybe you should do us a bit of a solid. And I'm thinking about Hugo and Eric Dier. Eric Dier, who, again, according to rumours, Ange Postecoglou has not been impressed by. It'd be interesting to see what the lineups against Bournemouth will be tomorrow. I think they'll answer a few questions for us as to what's truth and what's just myth, rumour, innuendo, smoke and mirrors. Because if Dier isn't in the squad tomorrow, that kind of says it all, doesn't it? Really. But I'm a bit disappointed in Hugo and Eric Dier not not taking moves or not wanting to move on. I'm all for workers' rights. This is Hotspur hippie, not Hotspur Hopkins. But I kind of move the benchmark out a bit when someone's earning £80,000 a week. So in a year, they're going to see more money than a lot of us will see in our lifetimes. I don't think quite the same rules apply about worker exploitation. And the way I see it is that really it's the fans that are the loser out of all this. And I think if Hugo and Eric actually did feel something for the club, they could move on. They could move on, and wouldn't even necessarily have to potentially take too much of a pay cut, if at all. If Spurs just cashed them out, I think this is where it might be heading. If Spurs just say, okay, you've got a year left on your contract, Mr. Dier, you're not going to get into the first team, so you're just going to be sitting around for a year. How much of a career are you going to have going to another club on a free after that, when you've just been becoming more and more stale? Or do we say, if you go now, we'll pay you out, and I don't know what the percentage is. I don't know if it's 10, 20, 50, 70, whatever it is. It's not going to be 100%. Pay out a certain amount, and he'll be able to pretty much recoup that, make up the difference going to another club. Because the way I see it is these guys hanging around, I've got to go back to what Bill Nicholson said. Bill Nicholson said the fans are the most important people, because without them we would not have professional football. So it's best we play the sort of football they want to see than the sort of football we want to play or see. You know what I mean? If Eric felt strongly about the club, and I'd question that. Actually, I'd question that. I'm going to be harsh on Eric Dier. I think he's a bit of a pretender. He shirks responsibility on the pitch. He always blames other people for his own mistakes, always pointing when he lets things go out for a corner or does a hospital pass. He's not capable of passing the ball forward. He's a liability. But if he really cared about the Tottenham fans, we're the ones that in a way are being exploited, especially the people that go to the games now, that maybe Tottenham has been part of their lives for many, many years, or their parents before them, or they were going since they were kids. Some of them are making sacrifices to go to games. They're the ones that are paying your wages, Eric. And maybe it's time for you to pay them a bit back. That's what I reckon. People that go to games, it's not just posh people going into the dress restriction area. There's a lot of working class people, and then outside of that, of course, you've got all those people around the world that are buying Tottenham shirts. They're subscribing to up to 3 different subscription services just to see all the Tottenham games this year. It's not 4 because we're not in Europe, so a bit of a cost saving there. Thanks for the solid there. A bit of a money saving there, Tottenham, by being completely crap last year. So that's a bit of money in the pocket. Those are the people that are really being exploited, not millionaire footballers like Eric Dier. If I was Tottenham, I'd be saying, you're not going to get any more first team football. Fact is, how you save money on the whole thing, because what's he on about, 10 million a year? So what you do is you go up to North Wales, to Blaenau Festiniog, and you take a lease out on the big disused slate heap up there, and you get a new coach, hire a new coach, maybe some ex-player that's on hard times, someone like that, or get a fan, maybe Welsh gal can get up there, hop in the car and drive up there, and you just sit in a chair, eat sandwiches and caviar all day, while Eric Dier and Hugo Lloris run up and down the slate hill kicking a football. I'm not saying like Sean Connery in The Hill, but I am saying a bit like Sean Connery in The Hill. Brand new training facility in Blaenau Festiniog. get them doing up that. You'll be doing that for a year, and then we'll see how we go and see how long they last it now. And I think this is one of the drawbacks of us. I don't know if you've heard, but apparently Tottenham have world-class training facilities. I'm absolutely sick about it. It's always in the same breath as it. Oh, we've got a great stadium and a great training facility. We know. Stop saying it. What it seems to be doing a little bit is biting us in the arse. It's very comfortable for players to stay on, earning a very, very, very generous remuneration that's being paid for by the fans. And I think it's time that Tottenham got a little bit tough on these people. Now, on the other hand, you know, we did off. You know, it's not Eric's fault that he signed, that we offered him a 4-year contract. I get that, and like I said, up the workers. But when you're earning 80,000 a week, I have far less sympathy for you than if you're on minimum wage. So there you go. That's what I would do. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow if he's on the lineup. It's all rubbish. One more sunset, or 2 more sunsets till we play Bournemouth, and find out if he's in the lineup. But if I was Tottenham, I'd be putting the screws on some of these guys now, to clear up our wage sheet and balance sheet, and just get the old lag stench out of the club. It's a new era, and some people just aren't part of the plans, I don't think. So you know, what do you guys think? Am I being harsh on Dier and Lloris? I don't think I am. But you know, of course I wouldn't. I'm saying it, aren't I? So get them up to playing our Festiniog. Let's see how quickly they suddenly want to cut ties with Tottenham then. The greatest football team the world has ever seen. I'm going to sneak off now. I've got a plan. I'm going to exchange prime chicken breast for fish, which never works. They're a cunning lot. They always get a free lunch on me. But it's a beautiful day, and it's a good day to relax. So until next time, folks, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.